Amazing stuff. Rick, there's a lot of these videos online of alien autopsies. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm not sure if they're legitimate or not. I've seen many of them online that probably were staged. But let me tell you about one that has never been released online. This is an actual alien autopsy that was done on the Ebens that was crashed in 1947. I saw parts of that in my briefing, but later on, while I was working in intelligence, I saw the complete autopsy film, and that was legitimate.
What did you see?
It was the Eben, the
small
grays. It had some really catastrophic injuries to it, the body, and the pathologists that were doing the autopsy was taking a long time doing the autopsy. I think the film lasted about an hour and a half, which is probably a little bit more than a normal autopsy would last, but it was taking apart every single bone or every single tissue, or every single organ that they could find in the body and analyzing it and talking about it while they're doing it, explaining that this isn't a human body. A human wouldn't have this organ here, or the skin texture wouldn't be this of a human, or the underlying epidermal of the skin wouldn't be this, and the bone would, and they were explaining this all. So it's obviously watching this, it wasn't a human being that they were doing an autopsy on.
Is this in any relation to that interrogation video online of the extraterrestrial being interrogated and speaking? Is that authentic?
There are some that's online. There was one online probably 10 or 15 years ago that was pulled off online. That was legitimate. That was the same one I saw when I was at Area 51. I saw it was closed circuit. I didn't actually see them doing it. I was at another location watching it on a closed circuit camera, and there was an interrogation done on one of the ETs.
Yes. This is like a small gray, whitish.
Yes, a small gray, whitish. Yes, that was a legitimate one. Now there's another one on that you can barely hear the interrogator and you can barely see the extraterrestrial. I think that's staged.
You were involved